Hi, this is Jean Ann St. Grace, and I want to welcome you to my channel. I am so grateful for you to just be here and checking things out. If there's any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. I will answer any questions and engage in any discussion. If you're interested in working with me, or if you have questions about anything that I talk about, I'm always happy to clarify or open that up to discussion, and I invite that and I welcome it. And you're always talking to me. I don't have a team. I don't have anybody else here but me answering. So you're always going to get me. This video is for people wanting to know about my process. They might think it's odd that I want to do a consult call before we work together. And that is because I want people, A, to feel very, very comfortable in my energy. I want to make sure that they are ready to engage and ready to be present and ready to um, go to the places that we need to go. A lot of times we won't know that until we begin work together, but I at least want there to be a foundation of comfort and understanding and clarity of where we're going. Then for single sessions, it's not quite such a big deal, but I just want to kind of have the logistics or anything out of the way, a little bit of understanding of how I work, so that when we're actually exchanging time for money, then we're spending that wisely and not wasting it on things that we could do in another forum. So why do I always want to do the consult? Exactly for that reason. I never want somebody to get into a session and be like, this is not what I signed on for. I'm not comfortable with this person. This isn't working for me. I want people to come in feeling 100% comfortable and confident that I am the person they're meant to be working with. And I want to make sure that whatever the challenge might be or whatever work a client is wanting to do, that I know that I can do that for them. And if I can't, then I'm going to try to find the very best person that I know to give them a referral to, so that they're best served. I think one of the biggest problems with modern quote unquote therapy is that there's no end game. A lot of therapists, psychologists, analysts, whatever you want to call them, are very much in a model of, I just want to see you once a week until whenever. Like there's no cap. And my goal is always to get people moving immediately, to start getting and affecting immediate measurable change, some kind of clarity, some more deeper understanding, something within one session. Like we want to start to get the ball rolling. And I'm happy to work with people for as long and as often as they want, but it's always their decision. I am not going to set a a time frame or a schedule and say you must do X, Y, or Z to work with me. That's not how it works. I love working with people long term. I love to see the transformation. I think we can get a lot done in a short period of time with the work that I do, but the client is always the one driving. Um, I never want to just be like the thing that you have to do this week. I want to be the thing that you want to do to get deeper into knowing yourself better and to clarifying the challenges that you're facing, and get you moving through those faster and not feeling like you're stuck, or that you're not making progress. So the what I call the Soul Freedom Consult Call is always just to get to know you, to find out what direction you want to go, and that way when we start to work together, then we immediately start the work. We're not going to waste any of your time. That's my biggest goal, is not to waste people's time. So yeah, I'm willing to spend a little of my time. The Soul Freedom consultation is always free, just to get everybody feeling comfortable and ready to do the work. So that's all always on me. Um, like I said, I do one-off sessions. I will do packages of sessions. There's a little bit of savings in doing that. The packages also include some other kinds of support between sessions, to make sure that if an integration problem arises, that you have support for that and you don't have to wait till your next session to get a quick answer. So I offer people in my packages tech support, or personal messaging support during the week so that they can feel confident that I'm just a text or an email away if that's what they need. Sometimes, this work can be profound and we can have moments where we're not feeling quite ourselves, or we might be having an emotional crisis and need a little guidance, or something might pop up that, hey, the next time we meet, I need this, and that way we have a record and we can make sure we address that. So I just like to start the relationship with that call rather than once we're in session. So it's not that I don't want to jump right in. It's just that I like the idea of building some rapport, gaining some confidence with each other, getting to know each other a little bit, and finding out the direction that we're going to go. And that creates an intention for the session that gets the energy starting to percolate. It starts to form ideas in my mind, get my intuition moving to where when I jump in, I'm not caught like flat-footed trying to figure out where this is going to go. There's already some energy building and some movement building. A lot of times I find once we bring something into our awareness that it already starts to percolate and it start to break down already, so that when we're ready to work on it, the work isn't quite so hard or so challenging. So it starts to create an intention and an energy around it that I think just starting cold doesn't always do. So there's a method to my madness, and I'm not just trying to be a pain in the neck, but that initial call can look like whatever we need it to do. It's usually 10, 15, 20 minutes just to kind of lay some groundwork, tell you how things are going to go, get any information I might need, especially if I'm going to create some charts. And that way I am prepared and we don't spend our precious time together with, the logistics of it or building charts or anything like that. Um, One of the beauties of working remotely is that, or via Zoom, is that we always have a recording, and the recording is something that I share with the client so that they always have access to that. They can download it and use it however they'd like. Mostly it creates an evergreen resource so that if we've done some chart work or we've talked about something specific, they can go back and revisit it, get more information, get deeper meaning. Um, it just helps to have a record, and it helps you to really be present during the session because you always know you can go back and take notes later or deepen your understanding, and that way it keeps the ball rolling through the session. And the sessions are definitely, two-way conversations, but we want to not get caught up in details that, like taking time to take notes in the session isn't always the most helpful thing. We want to be really present and really in the moment. And having the recording gives us a chance to go back and look at it more deeply. That's really all I wanted to cover. Payments are through all kinds of options. We've got multiple options for that. Um, for bigger packages, we can work out payment plans or whatever that might look like. Um, there's always options. There's always ways to get things done. So I never want expense to be an impediment or timing. I try to keep regular work hours, but I will make exceptions if you need something on a weekend or later than I normally work or earlier than I normally work. We have to be flexible and make sure that everybody's winning in the situation, and everybody's taken care of. So that's just a little bit of information about how I work. Once we go into a session, then it's, what are we working on in this session? I will have the tools ready that I think I need, and then whatever else I might need is at my fingertips, and we'll just go from there. And the most important thing is that you feel that you've received something from the session. A lot of people feel clarity, and that's not something that's inconsequential. We need to feel clear about our direction and about where we're going and about what's happening in our lives. And a lot of times when things catch us off guard, it's easy to get into survival mode or even to get into freeze mode where we don't know what to do, we don't know which direction to go in. And it's helpful to have somebody on the outside to talk to and get some guidance from, or to help untangle whatever we're working on. So it is my pleasure to do that. It's why I do this work. I love to see people doing better and getting better and moving forward with their lives in a way that's authentic to them and of their choice, and in a way that is bringing them joy and putting some more fun back in their lives and making life easier, not harder. So, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, whatever makes you most comfortable, whether it's a phone call, email, a text, a message, a private message, a comment on any of the videos. Please feel free to reach out to me. I'm easy to find, and I promise that when you engage with me, it's me who's talking to you, not anybody else. So thank you again for watching, and have a great day.